Hello, 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 everyone. If you guys can see me, if you can see the lovely Marvin down there, give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. So I know it's working. Who is here, guys? Who is ready to have an amazing time on the calculations? Who is ready to have fun? Give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. Who is there? Amy Davidson. How are you, Amy? No, Sharon, I recognize the name. Teja, I can't wait to see you guys in February. Who else is there? Yvette, how are you? Hi, Gabby. Hi, Lucia. How are you? Hi, Harty, Reem. Who else is there? Say hello, everyone. Say hello, say hello. Who is ready to get started? Fantastic, guys. Great stuff. I want to say I'm really sorry this has taken so long. I know that you have been with Marvin for a very, very long time doing high risk Mondays, but today is a change, and I hope we all have a good time together. Fantastic. I am doing very well, Yvette. I hope you are as well. And I miss seeing you guys on the usual Tuesdays that we used to have. Hi, Afsane. Hi, Nasreen. Hi, Muhammad Ali. Everyone's joining in. Everyone's joining in. Hi, Badria. How are you? I look forward to meeting you in February as well. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Fantastic, guys. Great stuff. Marvin, have you got a few words before we get cracking on?
Okay, everyone hear me? You can hear me. Please give me a one. Give me one. Give me a one. If you can see me clearly, if you can see me clearly, give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one, people. So excited to be here. So excited to be here. All of you, Nazin, Alsan, Yvette, Noshewan, Reem, Mohammed. Wow, Evangeline, Lucia. We're so excited. You all know what this course is all about. You all know we bring the energy. You know we bring the heat. We are ready. We are ready for this. We're ready to take everything to the next level. Those of you that have completed the course already, some of you completed this course, you did the October and you finished it. Believe me, we've got even a lot more for you in store coming through. And those of you starting the course in February, you are all in for a treat. I want to give a special shout out to all our ambassadors, Umar. I know we've got Amy that's on there. We've got a few ambassadors that have joined the team just to help all of you. So there's a lot of exciting things that'll be coming up, a lot of programs, a lot of shows on YouTube, free webinars. Umar is going to talk about some of them here for you, but you are in the right place. You are in the right place. Over to you, Umar.
Fantastic, guys. Who is ready for today's agenda? Give me a one. Give me a one. Give me a one. We've got an hour to. We've got an hour. We've got an hour, and we've got loads to do. We have 47. We've got 50. 50 people have chosen to be here. 50 people have chosen to spend the evening with me and Marvin. I think that's very, very cool. I think that's very cool. Give me a one, guys. Give me a one. Give me a one. If wait for today's agenda, lots of ones, lots of ones, lots of ones. So you've got loads to cover. So I want to first start off with approaching calculations, how you go about it, building good habits. I've got a mind map that we'll talk about as well. Who knows the structure of the GPHC exam for the calculations? If you're not too sure about the structure and want to learn something new, give me a two, give me a two, give me a two. So I'll show you some GPHC questions as well, and we'll talk about the calculations course. We'll then do some live questions as well. So we've got three questions, I believe. We've got three questions, and we'll go through the answers as well. So who's ready to have a good time? Who is ready to have a good time? And who's ready to have loads of fun and learn as well? Give me a five, give me a five, give me a five. Lots of fives, lots of fives, lots of fives. Astrid, how are you? I hope you've been keeping well. Hope you've had a good Christmas and a good New Year as well. Hi, hello, Sim. Amy, you put down a two, but you passed the exam, so it's okay if you're not too sure about the GPHC course structure. Gavi and Astrid and Reem. I recognize the name Reem. I think he may be on the course, he might not be. Badria definitely is. Fantastic. Approaching calculations. So, guys, in a few words, what do you feel most confident in about calculations? Everyone's good at something. I don't want anyone saying that they're really useless and they're not good at anything. So, there's always something that everyone's good at. So, what do you feel most confident in with calculations? In a few words. Hi, Wigdan. How are you? Looking forward to meeting you in February as well. KK's put down displacement, so we're good at displacement. Badri's put down dosage regimens. This is very good stuff. Keep it coming, guys. We're all good at something, so it's very important that you realize that you are good at things. You can't sort of put yourselves down a lot. It's a habit that we have to sort of think we're not good and stuff, but you are very good at things. You are very good at calculations. If you weren't, you wouldn't have made it this far, guys. You wouldn't have gone to uni. You wouldn't have made it through 4 years of uni, and then you wouldn't have got through halfway. You're halfway through. If you started in July, you are halfway through your foundation year. We are halfway through. Who think that's exciting? Give me a half, give me a half, give me a half, and give me a 0.5, 0.5. Halfway through, guys, like, where does the time go? Like, it's just gone somewhere. Like, it's just, you must be having fun. Penicillin, flow rate, dilutions, C1V1, C1V1, C1V1 is very cool indeed. Let's get some music on. No 0.5, 0.5. Like, seriously, it's just gone somewhere. I hope you've had a good time so far, and I hope you've learned a lot as well. So what about stuff that we're not good at in calculations? So what do you struggle with the most? There are a few things that we struggle with. I struggle with stuff in life, Marvin will as well. Everyone struggles with certain things. So what do you find hard about calculations? Is it the questions? Is it answering them? Do you rush? Do you make mistakes? Let's have some ideas. So what do you guys struggle with the most in calculations? There's the first one is she's put down displacement questions, equations as well. I promise you, after February and after March and after April, because the course is almost 10 weeks long, that will change. Harty's put down time management, long extracts. Badria, do you mean when you have to read a really long question and if you're trying to work out what's important and what isn't? Dilutions, displacement, SPCs. SPCs are very hard. It's the long questions. Sometimes they give you loads of information to have a read of. Displacement in vials is dilutions and displacement. Displacement's turning out to be very, very common. Mariam H. Mariam is that I think I know which Mariam that is. If that is, please say so. I hope you've been keeping well. Dilutions and infusions, SPCs and dilutions, complex infusions as well. So you've got 3 questions today. I'm delighted to announce as well that we have some free webinars coming up, but I'll talk more about that later on. So I'm going to talk more about that later on. But we've got 3 questions today, so we're going to have a good time doing them as well. So give me a 0, guys, if this applies to you. So if you're unsure where to start, if you're not too sure what the question is asking for, if you're rushing, if you're making mistakes, which then lead to more mistakes, if you're panicking and you don't know what to do, and you're struggling to answer questions in time conditions, if any of these things apply to you guys, give me a 0, give me a 0, give me a 0, because I've got a good mind map coming up to show and lots of advice as well on how you can tackle that exam. Give me a 0, guys. Give me a 0. Give me a 0 if any of that applies to you. Who wants to learn something new? Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1 if you want to learn something new. Calculations, guys, you can all do it. But the problem with calculations is that, see, if you make one mistake, the rest of the question is wrong. With clinical, if you know something, then you know it, and that's it. And if you're not too sure about something, you can try and work it out. You can make a guess. You can make guesses, and you can reduce the chances of getting a question wrong. Whereas with calculations, there's so many places where you can make a mistake, and you make one mistake, and everything else is invalid because then you get the wrong number, and then it carries on, and then it carries on, and then it carries on, and then at the end of it, you get nothing else of it. So that's a short mind map. Can you guys all see that? If you can, give me a 2, give me a 2, give me a 2. I'll make it a bit bigger. So I've got a little mind map there filled with calculations tips. If you are on the October course, you'll have seen this already. Marvin, there's 66 of us here today. 66, that is very cool. We'll start from the top left-hand corner. So guys, what I want you to do, I want you to build good habits from the very beginning, from when you start your revision. So I want you to read the question, but then I'd like you to read the question again. So I would like you guys to read the question twice. Basically, that's what I want you guys to do. If you guys are going to do that for me, give me a 2, give me a 2, give me a 2, lots of 2s, lots of 2s, lots of 2s. What this will do is it will reduce errors, and because you read the question twice, you're then more likely to understand what the question is asking for. Sometimes we have a habit of answering our own question and not the question that's right there in front of us. So read the question and then read it again. And then, to be honest, guys, if you're still not sure about what the question is asking for after that, you spent a good 30 seconds reading it. So just move on to something else. Don't dwell on a question that you're unsure of. The next one that I want to answer, so then that covers the next one as well. So if you have no time to waste, guys, 120 minutes is not a lot of time. You need to read the question, you need to read it again, and then you have to answer the question. Then you have to check your working out as well, make sure that everything's correct. And that takes a lot of time, guys. So 120 minutes to answer 40 questions is not a lot of time. So if you're not sure about a question, please move on. Please don't waste your time. Another thing I want to add is it's okay to make mistakes. The GPHC lets us make mistakes. In the exam, around about the average, it's been 26 to pass the exam. So guys, give me a 26, give me a 26, give me a 26. So you can make 14 mistakes in the exam and then still pass it. Don't think, oh, I need to find 26 mark and I have to get this right and I have to get this right, I have to get this right. You need to think that you can get some wrong as well. And it's okay to get some wrong. It's definitely okay to get some wrong. So you're going to get 26, guys. You're going to get 26. You're going to get 27. You're going to get 28. And you will pass the calculation. So you need to know that you can make mistakes as well. Another tip that I want to give to you guys is you want to answer the less difficult questions first. So in calculations, there are some questions that you'll find less difficult, some that are more difficult. It's okay, guys. Not everyone can do everything. What I want you to do is I want you to go through the exam. I want you to go through from start to finish. It's much easier now. Back in the old days, especially my days and then Marvin's days, which was like in the dark ages, what happens was he had paper. So you had to flick through paper. It's very old fashioned like this. You need to flick through all these sheets of paper and then get paper cuts like this, getting paper cuts. But now you've got a computer and you're online and you can just flick through. You can just flick through the questions, flag the ones you feel that you're able to answer there and then make sure you do those questions first. Can everyone still see that? If you can, give me a 2, give me a 2, give me a 2. If it's a bit blurred, give me a 5 if it's now become a bit blurred. Let me know, guys. Right, so I've got 2 from Astrid, and I've got 2 from Reem, 5, right? So I think it's a bit blurred, so we'll make it big again. Sorry about that. Right, so write everything down as well. Don't work from your calculator. Don't work from your calculator. You will make mistakes if you work on your calculator. You also won't remember everything. It's impossible to remember everything because if you need to go back and go over your answers and you need to work everything out on a calculator, there's a lot going on. You won't remember anything at all. The next point that I want to go address is you need to start practicing questions in under 3 minutes. This is because you will need time in the exam to read the question. You need to go over your working as well and then answer and type out your answer as well. Do everything that you can to eliminate mistakes. So make sure you get rid of the mistakes and you will pass the exam. And most importantly, guys, you need to have fun in that exam. I know that sounds silly, but the truth is, you've done 4 years of uni, you've done a year's worth of training. All the GPHC want to see is if you have what it takes to be a pharmacist on day one. You show them that, you pass the exam. And of course, it's good enough. So just go in there, show them that you're good enough, and then go and smash the exam. So who's gonna smash that exam in July? Who's gonna smash it? Give me a 1, give me a 1, give me a 1. Who's gonna smash the exam in July? Who's gonna smash the exam in July? You got it in you guys. You have to believe in yourself. You have to avoid making small errors, and you will pass that exam. Give me a 1, give me a 1. Who wants to pass that exam? Who wants to pass that exam in the summer? You'll pass the exam in the summer, or you'll pass the exam in the winter, and you will make brilliant pharmacists of the future. The structured GPHC exam, part 1 is the calculation, so that's the first part. You'll get 2 hours, guys. It's all online. You've got 40 questions. You're going to have a calculator as well. You can take in your calculator. The GPHC give you certain calculators that you can take. So some are approved and you can take them in. You can't take anything else in, no BNFs or MEPs or anything like that. If you need anything in that exam, the GPHC will provide the information. So calculations questions, they'll give you the equations in the exam as well. What you need to do, work out the question, type the answer into the answer box. So around 28 out of 40, but in recent times, the average has been 26. I think 1 year it might have been a bit lower as well. You'll get 10 questions, up to 10 questions in part 2, but you won't be able to use a calculator in part 2. So you need to be wary of that. Those questions tend to be much less difficult compared to part 1. So if you get 10 of those, you're looking at a good few easy marks there, 100%. You'll be able to do those questions that are calculated. That's why you won't get a calculator in the exam. Who's ready to move on, guys? If you give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10, so we can move forward on to slide number 10. Lots of 10s. If it's working, great. If you're having fun, guys, give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10. Let's get some tunes on. Let's get some tunes. Let's go on to slide number 10. The framework is very important. You can find a GPHC website as well. It's going to tell you the different types of questions that the GPHC can test you on in that exam. So it's very important. You will definitely get at least one question in that exam on each of those topics. The GPHC will combine questions as well. So they'll combine topics. So you might get a question where you've got a formula, but it's concentration. So you're using 1 and 4 to make a question. A bit like cookies and cream, like cookie dough or something, like the Pizza Hut cookies and cream cookie dough. Oh my goodness, now I'm thinking about pizza. Now I'm thinking about Pizza Hut. Do I order that after we finish here? I'm tempted. Has everyone had a dinner so far? If you have, guys, what did you have for your dinner? What did you have for your dinner? Let's see what you had. I had a chicken biryani today, which I actually made myself. Like, I can cook, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't be asked on most occasions. But when I can't be bothered, I do cook. So what's everyone had for their dinner? If you've not had anything for your dinner, then I think this gives you a bit of inspiration. So what's everyone had? Please let me know. I'm very interested to know what you guys have had for your dinner. Please do share all. It's gonna be brave enough. Please tell me. Oh, Gabby's had an omelette. Gabby, omelette though, it's like you've got to be more specific because it could be an egg omelette, it could be a veggie omelette, you could have anything inside it. So what were your toppings? Was it a plain omelette or was it or did you have anything else with it? Gansner's not had their dinner just yet, but I hope soon. So Gabby, what did you have? What did everyone else have? I like an omelette. Omelettes are nice. Why am I thinking about eggs now? Marvin, this is very, very cool. Amy's had leftovers from Sunday dinner. So you've had a Sunday dinner. If you had Yorkshire puddings with it, then I will let you off. Lucia's had sweet and sour chicken egg fried rice. Oh, Lucia, excellent. fantastic. Rice and Tanzanian fish curry. That sounds amazing. That sounds brilliant. Gabby had red onions and sweet peppers, cheese on top. Cheese is life. Cheese is life. Rice and chicken curry, pilau, lamb curry, kofta, Keshmesh. Keshmesh, you're cleaning out the whole kitchen, mate. I love it. Yeah, I love it. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. Now I'm thinking about lamb curry as well. Moving forward onto the structure of the combo course, I have had a lot of emails about the combo course, especially the calculations. People aren't too sure what to expect from the calculations, so we'll go through that right now. We are starting on the 1st of February. If you're on the February course, give me a 1, give me a 1, give me a 1, because we're starting on the first day of the month, of the second month. Give me a 1 if you guys are going to be there on that Tuesday. Give me a 1, give me a 1. We are going to start at 8 o'clock. So mine is Tuesday, it's 8 till half 9. So every session that you have, we will have an introduction, and then we'll have a tutorial. So we'll have like a math tutorial at the start of every session, and then we're going to have live questions. So how it works is you're going to have 4 questions, and then we take a bit of a break and we go through those questions, and then we go through 4 more. So it's 8 to 9 questions, sometimes a little bit more, depending on the topics that we do as well. We'll discuss those. We'll talk about how to answer them in the most efficient way possible. I'll help you cut out those errors that you make, and you will be in a much better place compared to where you are now. And at the end of it, you get an online mock to finish as well. If you're excited for February, give me a 2, give me a 2, give me a 2. I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys in February. It's going to be very, very cool indeed. Hackney 2.0, Hackney 2.0, is there a limit to how many students you can take on? Of course there is, because if there's too many, then it's not personalized. And if it's not personalized, then we might as well pack our bags and go home. Hang on, let me get my bag. So I've got my bag. This is my bag. I've got it. So that's my bag, and it's like just like, what's the point? Like, if it's not personalized, there's no real point in doing anything. We might as well just pack our packs and go home. So there is a limit. It's not full just yet. It's not full just yet, and it will be soon though. It will be soon. So that's what I just wanted to say. Fantastic. So for those of you who have emailed and said they're not too sure about the structure, I hope now that gives you a clear idea on what to expect. If you can move forward, guys, give me a 12, give me a 12, give me a 12, because we're going to go to slide number 12. Give me a 12, give me a 12, give me a 12, because we're now about to do 3 questions. So guys, how this works is I'll give you 3 minutes. So in the exam, you'll get 3 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes as well. So you'll get 3 minutes, and then we'll go through that question, and then we'll do that for question 2, and then question 3 as well. Lucia is looking forward to. I look forward to meeting you in February as well. So who's ready to get started, guys? Give me a 3. Give me a 3. Give me a 3. Give me a 3, because we're going to do 3 questions. Lots of 3s. Lots of 3s. Lots of 3s. We are going to get stuck in. So guys, all you need is a pen or a pencil. You need some paper, and you need a calculator. So nothing else. So we've got my headphones in case I don't need that. Hilo 4, what's this? I don't know what that is. That can go as well. Lateral flow test can go. What's this? I'm reading Secrets of Success from the co-founder of Twitter, which is a very good book, but I don't need it right now, so that can go. What's this? The MEP can go. Don't want it. My old glasses can go. Got my new ones. What's this? My water bottle. I won't do that just yet, because hydration's very, very important. So who's ready to get started? Give me a 1, 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 and I'll get 3 minutes, and then we will start the first question. I just want to stress, guys, please don't put down the answer. It will just ruin it for everyone else. So please don't put down your answers. once they finish. And please don't say they finished it as well, because that can sometimes knock other people's confidence down, especially if they're not experienced or are unsure of questions as well. So fantastic. 3 minutes, guys. You're going to get 3 minutes. And you're going to get 3 minutes for the first question. And I'm not going to give you any announcements. I'm not going to say to you, well, you've got 30 seconds left, because the GPHC won't tell you either. So it's going to finish automatically, and we'll go from there. Your 3 minutes starts now, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello. You've done the first question. First one done. 2 more to go. How did we find that question? Did we find it easy? Did we find it okay? Did we find it difficult? Who is ready to go through the first answer? Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1 for the first question. Give me a 1 so we can get cracking on with the answer. Who is there? Can you guys see and hear me? Give me a 1 if everything's working fine. Give me a 1. Give me a 1 if everything's working fine. Edson is there. Edson's done the first question. Now Sherwan is there as well. Teja and Gabby. To answer Salah's question, the combo course doesn't include MEP. We don't do an OTC course. 73 of us today. 73 people have chosen to be with me and Marvin. I like that. It's very, very cool indeed. Hackney, Gantner as well. Hackney 2.0. Gantner is there. Done the first question. And Reem. Hi, Reem. I don't know if I should call you Reem or Wigdan. Let me know. You must have put a Reem on for a reason, unless you've signed in through someone else's name. Great stuff. Let's go through the first question. So, what was our answer? For those of us who managed to answer the first question, what was your answer? Please type it down for me. What did you get? What did you get for your first answer? What did you get for your first question? So, what was the first answer? Let's see what everyone got. If you couldn't do it, guys, give me a zero. If you couldn't do it, give me a zero. That's okay. It's okay if you can't do some questions. 1067 milligrams. Now, Sherwan K KK, Mary, Somto, PM, Alicia, Gabby, Astrid, Niraj, 1067. Indeed, 1067. So, what you have is the clearance rate in itself. You have 0.0375 liters per kilogram per hour. What you then need to do is use the weight and the hours in the question itself. Everything's right there, and then you have 0.0375 times 65 times 12. That'll give you 35.55 liters in 12 hours. So there's 30 milligrams a liter. So what you then have to do is use a 30 times 35.55, which gives you 1067. If you thought that question was good, guys, if you learned something new, give me a 1067, 1067, 1067. We'll go on to question number 2. Reem is a lovely name for your daughter. That's a really nice name with Dan. That's fantastic. That is very, very cool indeed. Give me a 1067, guys, if we can talk about question number 2. So you'll get 3 minutes again, and then we'll do question 2, and we'll do the same thing all over again. 1067 from Alicia, 1067 from Gabby. Salah, you've got 79 kg, 65 kg. Oh, that should be 79, 65, 79. Sorry about that. But it is 1067. Question number 2, guys. Question number 2. You'll get 3 minutes, and your time starts now, please. Question number 2, you've done 2 questions. If you've done 2 questions, give me a 2, give me a 2, give me a 2. Lots of 2s, lots of 2s. If you guys are having a good time, if you're learning new things, if you're having a good time, hit the like button, share the link with your friends and your colleagues so everyone can join us and have a good time as well. Give me a 2 if you've done 2 questions, lots of 2s. No, Sharon's done 2 questions, as has Mary and Alicia and Gabby. Yvette and Teja as well. You've done 2 questions. If you thought that question was difficult, give me a 5, give me a 5, give me a 5. If you thought that was a difficult question, there was a lot going on there. There was a lot of different numbers and different brands, and you had an SPC extract as well, which can be quite hard to read in the computer as well. So it's okay if you found that question more difficult than the previous one, but that definitely is the hardest question in today's webinar. It's about a very important topic, which is diabetes, which is very common, and you will get questions in that exam about diabetes. You will get them in part 1, you'll get them in part 2, because diabetes is chapter 6, which is endocrine, which is a high weighting chapter. Marvin may have some diabetes stuff on the free webinars which are happening soon. He might do. So who's ready to go through the answer? What was our answer for question number 2, please? What did we get for question number 2? What was our answer? How many pens? So how many pens does Mrs. Johnston requires every month? 7. KK's put 7 question mark. For anyone who knows me from the October course, I don't like question marks. They're no good. They don't help. So is it 7 or is it not 7, KK? So KK, if that question came in your exam, would you put 7 or not, or would you leave it blank? So would you put 7 or wouldn't you? You have to pick one, KK. You have to pick one. You have to make a decision, and you have to stick to it. And you have to believe in your answer as well. You put down 7. I like it. I like it. The answer is indeed 7 pens. So she needs 7 pens. Fantastic. The main part of this question is being able to read the SPC and noticing that you need to read the Nova Rapid vial part. So where it says 1 vial contains 10 mil, 1,000 units, and then you've got the flex pen as well. So 1 pre-filled pen contains 3 mil, which is 300 units. So that's very important to answer in the question. So that's not in the question itself, but it is in the SPC. So you have to read the SPC to find that information. So we need to work out how much Mrs. Johnson needs in total. So you have to get the number of units. So she is using 24 units per meal, and then she's using that 3 times a day. So 24 times 3, Mrs. Johnson is using 72 units a day. So that means she is using 0.72 mils a day. And she's using that for 28 days. So if you do that by 28, you get 20.16 a month. So each pen has 3 mils, so that's 300 units. So 6 pens contain 18, 7 pens contain 20 mil, 1 mil, and then 7 pens is our answer. If that makes sense, guys, if you struggle with that question, if it makes sense now, give me a 7, give me a 7, give me a 7, lots of 7s. So I know that it's working great so far, lots of 7s, lots of 7s if you're having a good time on the first YouTube calculations webinar. If you guys want more of these in the future, give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10 if you want more of these calculations webinars on YouTube. I'm having a great time. This is very, very cool. This is the best part of my day by a long, long shot. This is very, very cool indeed. I'm having a brilliant time. Alicia's worked it out differently. That is very, very cool. Gabby and KK and Gantner and Anne, how are you, Anne? Nice to have you here. And Yvette, we will have more of these calculation sessions soon. Fantastic. We're gonna have a little bit of a detour. So who wants to learn more about insulin, guys? Give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. If you want to learn more about insulin, give me a yes. Insulin is very important. You will 100% get asked a question in that exam about insulin. So you will get asked about insulin. Marvin will agree to it as well. So you will get asked about insulin in that exam. Edson's put down, so when they say a month, you need to think of that as weeks, and then it's 28. So it's standardized as 28. Otherwise, you'd get some people who would say 28 and then some would say 30. So please assume 28. Let's learn a little bit about insulin. So I have that we need to work out insulin list pro, and we need to work it out from there. So you need to find out the brand name for insulin list pro, and then get at if it's, and then how what kind of acting insulin it is as well. And then we'll do the same for insulin detamir. So let's go. So insulin lispro, guys. What is the brand name for insulin lispro? Insulin lispro. What's the brand name? What's the brand name? Who is going to get it right first? Who will get it right first? So insulin lispro. You see it every single day at work in some way, shape, or form. It is a very, very common insulin. You can look in your BNF if you want to. That's not a problem. But what is insulin lispro? What is the brand name? Where's everyone gone? There's 68 of us, guys. What's insulin lispro? You're gonna be pharmacists. You're gonna be pharmacists in 6 months' time. If someone comes up to you and then it says, "What's insulin lispro?" and you haven't got a clue, you look like you haven't got a clue what's going on, and you're the boss. So Humalog, 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 it is Humalog, it is Humalog. Is it fast acting? Is it intermediate acting? Is it long acting? Fast acting? Is it fast acting? Is it fast acting? Is it fast acting though? Because you can get different types. Humalog, fast acting. Right, okay, that's interesting. Insulin detamir. So insulin detamir, what's the brand? Give me a brand of insulin detamir, guys. You're gonna be pharmacists in 6 months. You have to know this stuff. It's a mixture. Humalog is a mixture. Levemir, KK, I know Sherwan, Levemir. So Levemir is insulin detamir. It's a green box. I think it's green. Yeah, it's green. I'm not seeing it for some time actually. So is Levemir long acting? Is it short acting? Is it fast acting? Is it intermediate acting? Which type of acting is it? It is long acting basal. Fantastic. That is a small detour from the questions. So Humalog is intermediate acting, Levemir is long acting. Fantastic. Guys, if you can move forward on to question number 3, give me a 3, give me a 3, give me a 3, lots of 3s. The last question for today. Where's this hour gone? It's just gone somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. It's just, where does time go? Like an hour of 24 hours has just gone. But let's do question 3. Fantastic. 3 minutes starting now, please. 3 questions done, guys. Who has learned something new today? If you have, give me a 3, give me a 3, give me a 3. If ready to go through the third question, give me a 3, give me a 3, give me a 3. Very good time. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want more calculations videos. Give me a 3, give me a 3, give me a 3. Let's get stuck into the last question of today's webinar. If you guys can see and hear me, give me a 3. So I know it's all working great. On Sharon, Mary, who else is there? Who else is there? Lots of 3s, guys. So I know that it's all working great. We're having a brilliant time. Yvette, Teja, Gabby, how are you? 3 questions done. We've got 5 minutes left. Where's the time? Like, where's it gone? Let's go through the final question. Fantastic. So, guys, the answer is 40 tablets. If you got 40, give me a 40, give me a 40, give me a 40. There's 2 different ways of doing this. So let's go through both ways. You got 40, give me a 40, give me a 40. Mary's put down 80. Answer is 40, Mary, but we'll show you how to get it done. Let's go through the answer. So, guys, the question is asking for 14 days tablets, and you have to get to 1.6 milligrams. So it's 200 milligrams, and then it increases 200 milligrams twice a day, every 3 days. So you need to work out the number of tablets, basically. Method 1 is working out the total number of milligrams. So that works out the total number of milligrams. Method 2 works out tablets step by step. So let me know what you prefer. Method 1, where you work out the number of milligrams first, or method 2, where you work out the tablets and then work it out as you go along. Pick one, guys. Give me 1 or give me a 2. And we'll go through that one in more detail. So 1 or 2, please let me know, and we will go through that one instead. Nissan Gorong has put down 1. Let's have some more answers so I can get a vote. Who else is there? So guys, pick one. Dad has put down 1. KK has put down 2. We'll put the question up again. Keshmesh wants the questions. We'll put the question up for Keshmesh. 1 and 2. I need some more votes. I'm getting 1 at the moment, guys. If you don't vote for 2, then I'll have to go for method 1. So if you want the second one, you have to say 2. But right now, where is method 1? Reem's put down method 2 as well. Let's have a see. The vote will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so it's method 1, guys. Unfortunately, that's where the vote has gone. You need to work out the number of milligrams. I like this more because I believe for me there is less room for error. So let's make it bigger so everyone can see it. So we need to do 200 milligrams twice a day for 3 days, and 400 milligrams twice a day for 3 days, 600 and 800 and 1,000. Work everything out. You've got 16,000 milligrams. It's 400 per tablet, so it's 16,000 divided by 400 gives you 40. If that makes sense, guys, give me a 40, give me a 40, give me a 40. Lots of 40s, lots of 40s, lots of 40s. So I know that it's all working great. Lots of 40s, and we can move forward from there. Merci. Keshmesh, do you speak French? If you speak French, which is apparently the language of love, I think that's very, very cool indeed. Lots of 40s. Teja, looking forward to meeting you in February. I can't wait to meet you in February. Keshmesh has put down, why is it 1,000 milligrams twice a day times 2 and not 3? Because it is for 14 days. So you have your 3, 3, 3, and 3. That's 12 days. And then you've got your 2 days. So that's 14 days in total. Keshmesh, I think that's very, very cool indeed. I think that's really cool that you can talk, that you can speak French. Is that your first language? That's fantastic. That is very, very cool. Guys, who wants an MEP webinar next Monday? Give me a yes if you do give me a yes. So who wants an MEP webinar next Monday? Instead of your Hires Monday, if you guys want an MEP webinar instead, give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. If you want an MEP webinar, give me a yes. So I know that you guys want me to be here next Monday. Teja has put down a yes. Who else is there? KK is there as well. Anne, Gartner, Lucia, who else is there? Nissan, Gabby, Uzumaka, Yvette will do an MEP session next Wednesday. We will do prescription requirements that will be in your exam. So if you want 3 marks, you please turn up next Monday at 8 o'clock. Please turn up next Monday, 8 o'clock. We will have a really fun session indeed. Yvette, Edson, Sahala, that is very, very cool indeed. That is fantastic. Who's had a good time today? Give me a 5, give me a 5, give me a 5. Lots of 5s, lots of 5s, lots of 5s. Nice change from the high risk Mondays. Great stuff, guys. I also want to add, we're starting our free webinars this Wednesday. If you guys are going to join, give me a 12, give me a 12, give me a 12. So it is this Wednesday. We're starting at 8 o'clock. So it's 8:30 there, but it's 8 till 9. We always end up going over time. So we always end up going over time. Starting this Wednesday, so it's the 12th, the 19th, the 26th, and the 30th of January. You've got 4 webinars in total. You're going to get a link. So as soon as we finish here, guys, you're going to get a link. You will get a link, and it might go to your junk as well. So please register straight away. That way it's all done and dusted, and then you can join us straight on Wednesday. I have a surprise as well. So the surprise is that every Wednesday we're going to have a raffle. Whoever wins that raffle gets to enroll on the course in February, which is starting in a few weeks' time. So you haven't got to pay a penny if you win that raffle. So you need to make sure that you turn up to the webinars to be in with a chance to win. Once you register, you'll then get confirmation in the email as well. So it's going to be very, very cool indeed. We have a lot of people registering, so you need to make sure that you register and then join in the webinar on Wednesday as well. So that is going to be very, very exciting, something that we haven't done. So I wish you all the best as well, because we'll have 3 people that are going to join us on Wednesday, that are going to join us through the raffle as well. That is going to be very, very cool. So guys, I hope you've had fun. I hope you've had a good time. I know I have. And I want to say it's been a pleasure meeting you all this evening. I hope you've had a good time with calculations. I hope you've learned something new. Please hit the like button, guys. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel for more calculations, for more clinical. Please register to the webinars for the email that I've been sent to you just now. It might go to your junk, guys, so please check your junk. I hope you have a good time. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have as well. And I really look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.